Hi, Munch. You ready to go do renos? I'll take that as a yes.
Yeah, you might be wondering why I'm wearing a toque and stuff, because we do have the furnace working in here, but just because I've got this going on with the mold that we're trying to remediate in the corner, I don't really want the fan kicking on and blowing stuff around and warming it up in here. So I'm gonna have to just put up with working in the cold for a little bit. But actually right in here is where the furnace is, so we're gonna have to figure out how we do that. I was thinking about maybe sinking it, dropping it underneath in its own separate box so that we can put a floor over top of this. Still have the furnace in here, but make it so maybe this space is a little bit more usable without having to build a box around it and worry about that. So, all right. Yeah, and then over in this box over here, we've obviously got venting through there. We got the inverter, and it looks like the water pump and the wheel well. So that's not going to be movable, but we'll do what we can, figure out how we're going to build this section out too. But yeah, I think if we get rid of this, it will definitely create a little bit more space in here and get rid of these top downers. I think it'll really open this up and make it a little bit more usable for our guests. Yeah, so it doesn't look like we're gonna have to deal with any mold over here. We got a couple of spots where it's peeling away around the windows. So I'll probably take that off and maybe do some touching up in here, but we won't get aggressive with this just yet. And here I'm gonna need some tools to start taking stuff out and getting this removed. But yeah, like that's kind of the start. And then we'll kind of show you maybe, if you saw any of our earlier videos, Kristen probably told you about the area we're storing it on, our back porch. It's all covered and kind of closed in, so you'll have to forgive the floor because it's just a bunch of random old carpets, but really it's going to be a good home base for us to start putting everything in, storing it, keeping it out of the weather, that kind of thing. So yeah, we'll maybe take a look at that and see what we can do about getting this torn out with some tools and opening this up. All right. And the mold seems, well, who knows? We'll let that vinegar soak in. All right, so yeah, it's the first load of stuff to kind of come out of there. Table and the banquette, one of the valances. Kind of make it so that this area is stuff we're going to be keeping and either reusing again in some other situation. And over here, maybe just put stuff that we're probably going to have to get rid of. We might be able to salvage pieces of it, but at the end of the day, it's probably stuff that isn't going to come to amount to much for being useful for us. So, but yeah, this is kind of the little room. It's got a whole bunch of carpeting that's on the floor, but yeah, it works pretty good. Keeps it out of the weather, and yeah, as the days get a little sunnier and nicer, it's not really that bad to work in, to be honest. And yeah, the lighting's a little low, but yeah, I think this will be where we get most of our work done and be able to even do some of the building and stuff in here. So yeah, it's a really useful, helpful spot. All right, so just getting all this stuff off, and basically they just came with these little fabric buttons that just covered up all the screw holes. We'll just pop those off and take out the screws. And basically this just starts to look like a pile of scrap wood instead of a built-in bench. So, but yeah, I got a bunch more of that to do and take out this side. I'm just going to be careful about this because I got some work and some electric wire and plumbing and stuff going through the furnace here. So this is definitely going to be a little bit of a longer task than just demo kind of thing. So. All right, so this is kind of a half day of work or a couple of hours. Basically everything's been ripped out. The banquettes, the cabinets, they were really supported in kind of a difficult way. They were kind of, you can see all the nails and screws and stuff sticking out up top here. So they were basically nailed from the top down into the cabinets. So tearing them out is giving this roofing a little bit of a headache to try and pull out, but it all got finished up. Just to kind of continue up with what was going on with the black mold. So we used vinegar, and this area here is kind of what we did yesterday, and it was black. And now you can kind of see that it's actually killed it. And then when I pulled more paneling off, now I've been soaking this area down with the vinegar and basically just scraping it. Now we'll let it dry out a little bit, give it another coat, and then probably apply some baking soda to it. What we do is we lower the alkaline level of this whole area. We'll leave kind of a film on there, and it'll help to just keep it so that mold doesn't want to grow here. And then later today I'll pick up some silicone and I'm going to get some stuff sealed on the outside so that we don't have to worry about any more water getting in here. But yeah, I'm actually very surprised that the vinegar worked as well as it did. So I'm pretty happy with the results there. Obviously there's a little bit more to go, but yeah, that kind of maintained a far better environment for us to be able to work with in here. So I do have the furnace kind of going because it's a little chilly outside, so I do have it going, but I would like to basically start getting all of this taken up too. So you can kind of see over here, you've got the furnace, and obviously it's vents running, and then we've got our the inverter and the water pump and stuff and our water lines. But all of this is going to be easily manageable now. We're going to tear out this carpeting, take out this floor and stuff over here. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with the results so far, taking out all these cabinets and things along this wall. I mean, it really seems to make this place a lot bigger. So I'm happy with what our theory would kind of be. It would feel bigger. It's kind of coming to fruition, so pretty happy about that. But yeah, I got a lot more to go, a lot more tearing up to do, and yeah, some sealing and stuff like that to feel like we're comfortable with no water and stuff getting in. So start at the base and we'll start building it back up after we got everything else torn right out. So all right.
Good morning. It's Sunday morning, March 15th. We are at the end of our first week of really starting work on the trailer. And this is the view from our back patio right now. This is some of the stuff that has come out of the trailer, some of the cabinets and drawers and blinds and wood and flooring and a mattress that has all come out. There is more behind the trailer that you can't really see, but this is oh, there's carpet there too. This is some of the stuff that has come out. We're going to go inside and you're going to see how different it looks. So this is what we're working with right now. Oh, there's some beer cans from Friday night. But this is what is going on in here as of Sunday morning. If we go to, I don't think there's much taken out of the bathroom just yet. But this is the bedroom. All gone. And so is that cabinet that was here. So that's all been opened up. Like, not even the same space anymore. Oh, just about dropped you. The one thing I did want to point out is my own naivete when I said that I didn't think there was water damage that was causing the wall to crack. That is in fact what it was. Water damage and a little bit of mold, which was pretty easily fixed. So Shawn just pulled this outer layer off, and then you can see it here. He used a mixture of bleach and vinegar at separate times. We did white vinegar first, and then he went in with bleach because don't mix vinegar and bleach. You will knock yourself out with a homemade, very noxious gas. So he did white vinegar first on the walls, let it kind of soak through and dry, wipe it off, and then he went in with some bleach. And it worked a treat. These had black staining on them before, and now you can see it is just regular wood underneath now. So it wasn't too bad to deal with, but he did it in a few spots. I think there's a couple spots in the bedroom too. Yeah, where all of this exposed wood is. And you can still kind of see here, he might have to go through and do another layer of bleach before we are totally done here. So we weren't initially planning to take this outer layer off in the bedroom. We were just gonna paint over it, sand it down and paint over it. But now we have kind of a cool idea to do sort of a whole headboard on this wall and cover up this window, maybe, just so there's kind of a nice headboard for people to lean against and have. And we think it'll look really cool on the wall. And then we'll cover up all of this, obviously all of this exposed wall that was underneath the outer layer. But yeah, this is the very end of week 1, and I think we've gotten a lot done. So as you can see, there's a lot of exposed plumbing, electric that's going on here, all up here too. And the kitchen is still pretty intact. I don't know how much of this we're going to rip out. I think for the cabinets, we'll probably just refinish them and put on a new countertop and do some tile work on the back wall there. But yeah, that I think this is the bathroom door that we're looking at right here. Yeah, there's no door there. So, yeah, this is looking a lot different, kind of seeing everything come together in a weird way despite the fact that it's all been taken apart. But yeah, looking good.